Hello and welcome back to the channel. So not been around for a few days, or for a few weeks I should say, playing or recording for Conan. There has been a lot going on in the background though, however. Just not got around to being able to record it because it's been so sort of sporadic and sort of random sort of attacks. I've not been set up or been prepared to actually record anything. So let me give you a rundown of what's been happening. So I guess going by the last videos, if you've been watching, there's 3 French tribes on the server. And we was at war with 2 of them. The other one was sort of sitting back. Genocide was sitting back at the moment, while we was at war with the other 2. However, during our mass war versus the 2 French tribes, 2 French alphas, we managed to wipe one of them, and then was at war with the other one, and then they offlined us, but we still had stuff in the background. We always do. No one ever wipes us because we keep stuff in reserve. We don't keep everything in the one basket because that'd just be stupid. So we retaliated, and then we started going against the other tribe. Then what happened? There was some sort of internal war, some sort of civil war amongst them, and then they split up into 2 tribes, and then half of that tribe then helped us and wiped out that tribe off the server. The ones we was at war with. Half the French team. So there was Loth and Tauntauns. The Tauntauns got wiped off. Loth split up into then 2 teams, and then they become Jollies, I think, and Loth again. Then us and Jollies went against Loth, who's very complicated. It's very complicated. Who then got white and actually dropped me this message announcing that they was basically going to quit. And they more or less did. They sort of stayed out in the background a bit. They didn't completely quit, but yeah, they didn't raid us again, that's for sure. But in the background, meanwhile, while this was happening, there was another tribe coming up called Stone Daggers, a Scottish tribe. I spoke to them, and they sort of were on the rise, and they said, formal pact of us, that we both team up and fight the French. So we sort of agreed we'll do that. Yes, we'll go out. It'd be great because there's 2 of us against 2/3 French tribes, even though one had just been wiped. So yeah, we said we'd team up with them. However, these guys waited for us to log off, and then thought they'd offline us. And yeah, as they do, Scottish. So they thought they'd offline us and thought they was very clever about that. However, once again, they didn't get all that stuff by far. And not only that, but they went around and thought they'd offline everyone on the server, thinking themselves clever. This angered the 2 French tribes that we was going to team up and go toward them, and they teamed up and then wiped the Scottish off the server, completely obliterating the Scottish. So the Scottish quit. They quit as well. And then what happened? The 2 French tribes that were left, and then there was us left. Them 2 French tribes went to war with each other, and the genocide, the ones that were standing back, wiped the other French tribe. So they then quit. So now, as it stands now, there's only 2 tribes left on the server. There's us and the genocide tribe, which I think they're about 5 or 6 strong, and there's just me and Blue, as always. So that's pretty much where it leaves at the moment. Not much footage. I got some. This footage I'm showing now is some of the footage we took. Sort of, as I said, it was sort of spontaneous stuff. Us just blowing to bases and just doing random crap and sweeping up and things like that of some of the bases we raided. But yeah, it's we're at war again. So, and this one seems to be now. It's just 2 of us left, and so it's going to be sort of a war of attrition. No, a war to see who's the final. So we'll sort of sit back at the moment, building up our, because we was hit 2 or 3 times at our base, so we lost quite a lot of goods. We have to rebuild all the base up in the inside of the game, which is a pain. Get our thralls back. So we're sort of on a back burner at the moment, sort of slowly building up, waiting for genocide really to make the first move, because they've not done anything to us yet. They've actually not directly attacked us, and they're sort of not attacking us at the moment. So we're sort of probably going to put some bait out there to see if they do attack it, i.e. we're going to put a tier 3 temple out to see if they raid it in our base. And then if they do raid it, that'll be a clear indication that it is war. War is on. Saving that, we will, if not, eventually raid them anyway, once we've got our gear back up. But we don't want to do that yet until we're ready and at full capacity. Because there's only 2 of us, and we're going to get ready to go. So we don't want to provoke 6 people just raiding us because we ain't got the time. Because we've got lives. Sorry, we've got lives to play. So yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. So yeah, so sorry for the content at the moment. There's not much of it to show, not much details other than there's sort of, I said, this little bit of gameplay here of us raiding stuff and sort of sweeping up. But hopefully you'll have some raid content soon. But still check out my channel. Still check out Blue's channel because he's still putting tips and stuff down. And I appreciate all the support and thanks for all the help. And stay tuned because hopefully I will get something juicy to you as soon as possible. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please sub and share, and goodbye for now.